Hello everyone, it is Reversal and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. Very excited for this one. This is going to be my Pokemon Go Shiny Collection. Everything that I have in Pokemon Go in terms of Shiny, I'm gonna show it all. You guys have been requesting this video like crazy, so finally I am doing it. Before we get started, I want to tag two other Pokemon Go YouTubers, and I'm challenging them to make a video as well, or show in one of their videos their own Pokemon Go Shiny Collection, and show us what is memorable out of your collection. So the first creator that I'm going to be tagging is going to be Trainer Tips. Nick, I want to see your collection. I have no idea what shinies you have, and I'm really curious to find out what they are and some of the good memories with those as well. So definitely go ahead and show them onto the channel. And then Zoe 2 Dots, I want to see your collection as well. I have no idea what shinies you have either. And as a matter of fact, from all the Pokemon Go content creators, I really have seen a collection of just a few of them. So let's get this tag on the way. Nick, Zoe, you've been challenged. Make a video, show your shiny collection as well. Do it in your own way, do it in a vlog, do it as a separate video, whatever you want to be doing. At least show us your shiny collections. And to top it off, I want you guys to tag two other Pokemon Go YouTubers, so that way they also show their collection and then tag two others in the process as well. So that being said, let's jump in. This is gonna be a pretty long video because, well, I have quite a few shinies. Let's go ahead and type in the word shiny in case you guys are a little bit curious as the list goes on and on and on and on. So that's like if you just want to quickly see them all and not go through everything. So my very first shiny in Pokemon Go. This is actually kind of special because first, it's my first shiny, and then secondly, I got it with a viewer of the channel. His name is Eugenius. A lot of my shinies are named after you guys, so there we go. So Eugenius was at the Safari Zone in Oberhausen. I was there as well. I didn't have a shiny at this moment, and I was really frustrating about the fact that I didn't have a shiny yet because they were released in March of that year. So it took me 6 months to get my first shiny, right? Which is a long time. These days, you can do one in Community Day, get shinies that way. But back then, they were all just wild spawns. So checking every single Magikarp just like crazy. Got this one. We checked the same Magikarp towards the ending of Safari Zone. Both got a shiny. Over the moon with this one. And yeah, the rest is history. So first shiny in the bag. My first wild shiny also, of course, was a Magikarp. Over here, I actually got a couple of days after Safari Zone, so I kind of feel they bumped up the rates a little bit, or I was just incredibly lucky. Finally, I mean, imagine this, right? For the longest time, whenever shiny Pokemon were released, so many people around me got their first shiny Pokemon. And usually it would be people coming back to Pokemon Go, and they will play for a day or two, and they're like, ah, my Magikarp is yellow. And I'm like, how? I'm playing so much and I'm not getting a shiny. How are you getting one just coming back to Pokemon Go? If in any way, shape or form that resonates with you, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, got this one called Advedon. Multi-Zooter is a good shiny because the stats are amazing with 15 attack. And also take a look at this shiny. Just shiny Gyarados looks fantastic. Just the colors and everything are just so amazing. I got this one at the Safari Zone in Copenhagen. I actually got another one, Sky Dragon, over here. And I got a shiny Pichu from an egg hatch. Now I did have another one, but I traded that away because my friend didn't have one, so I just helped him out, tried to get a shiny Pichu. He finally got it. Unfortunately, was not lucky. So yeah, but at least I got this one, very special. And then another shiny Magikarp. Found this one a couple of days after that Safari Zone, and decided to keep one as a Magikarp that I found in the wild, and then also one as a Gyarados. And take a look at this particular shiny. This shiny Magikarp has gotta be one of my favorites. Just, if you find it in game, it's such an awesome moment. And yeah, moving on, we have a lot to cover here. Shiny Banette Gen 3 was released. I was in Philadelphia at that moment, and it was a very small wave with just 5 Pokemon there. We had Shuppet, we had Dusko, we had Sableye, and their evolutions, right? Every single day, I would try to find shiny Shuppet at night, because after the Halloween event was over, you could try to find ghost Pokemon, but it would only spawn at night. So every single day, trying to find it. And then eventually, on the 4th of December, I found it. Shiny Banette, and it looks amazing as well. The golden teeth with the zipper, and it's gonna have a Mega Evolve as well, so I'm really curious how that's gonna be looking. Then, Community Day, like the way Dragonair looks, my favorite out of the 3. We got this one which I maxed out, which was the best out of the ones that I've gotten, so there's Philip. Then there's another one right here. Then, this one is kind of special because this was my first raid shiny. Now, this one has a funny story to it because, well, you guys have probably seen it on the video. The shiny Lugia moment in which I was in the car and I found it and I freaked out and I thought it was a guaranteed catch because, you know, legendaries are as a shiny guaranteed catch. But as we drove away and I threw my Premier Ball at the Lugia, one shake, boop, broke free, and I was like, huh? Is it not guaranteed then? So, threw another Premier Ball, boom, broke free. We were going over the speed limit. Now, a way to solve this is you turn off your Bluetooth and your location and you wait for 30 seconds, even if you're driving in the car, to throw the Premier Ball and then it sticks. So make sure you keep that in mind. That is a pro tip for your raiders out there. If you're going raiding by car, definitely if you're doing tap and go raids, that is the way to do it. But yeah, I kept this Lugia right here because it's just like a fantastic shiny. March of last year. That is more than a year ago already, dang. Community Day, Bulbasaur. Capped a couple of them. This one under 1500 CP. Got this one maxed out because it's just a badass. Also good IVs as well on this one. So I was very happy with this one. I think it's 91. And then this one for Twilight Cup I used and was fantastic because Razor Leaf and Frenzy Plant just do so much damage. So I love using Venusaur in Great League. Marine Community Day, obviously. I'm keeping this one for Ampharos. Mozzarella. I don't know why it's called Mozzarella, man, but I still remember when I got it, there was a fighting event ongoing, and I was looking for a shiny Meditite and a shiny Poochyena, and I got my shiny Poochyena, but I didn't get the Meditite, and I still don't have the Meditite. But yeah, for whatever reason, someone on stream wanted me to name it Mozzarella, so I did. It's Mozzarella. Charmander Community Day. By the way, my worst Community Day ever. I only got 2 shinies, which I obviously, you know, have here. Fantastic shiny for the record, just let you know, one of the best shinies. But yeah, I got this one with Blast Burn, just under 1500 CP for trainer battles, so yeah, happy with this one. Then, Shiny Ho-Oh was released in Pokemon GO. Got one back to back, which was insane. But my friend Adam22, no jumper, coolest podcaster in the world, doesn't have a Shiny Ho-Oh yet. So I'm saving this one for him until he gets one. Because I do have another one, which we'll get to in a little bit. Yeah, this one, good IVs for sure. But yeah, I'm trading it away whenever I have the possibility of giving it to him. Obviously, Larvitar Community Day. By the way, this shiny kind of grew on me over time. At first, I didn't really quite like it because the change wasn't really there. But then the little purple diamond on his belly and just the color overall, I think it fits right now. This one was unexpected, but it has a story to it as well. So Shiny Kyogre, when they got released in Pokemon GO, I was kind of like, do I want to go for it or do I skip on it? Because I did really like the shiny. Like this color is fantastic, right? But the issue was I had 6 Kyogre already maxed out, like a set of 6, because it's the best water Pokemon to ever be released in Pokemon GO. And it will be for the upcoming 7 generations to come. So, that in mind, I was like, you know, even if I get a shiny, I will probably not max it out. And also, in Pokemon GO Fest coming in mind, and me getting very close to 100 million experience, I wasn't very keen on doing a bunch of raids. So for the first time ever in my Pokemon GO history, I did a bunch of legendary raids without using a lucky egg, which is very unlike me, as you if you know me. So, did have the capability of doing a maximum of 16 raids, because otherwise I would get in danger for my 100 million experience in Pokemon GO. And at raid number 15, I actually got the shiny Kyogre. So I was super happy with this. And at the time I didn't know it was like a high IV or anything like that. And then I ended up checking it. And, well, it is 98% with 14 attack. So what I did now with trading being released in Pokemon GO, one of my friends who recently hit level 40, I gave him my Kyogre that I already had maxed out, and I decided to max out this particular Kyogre in Pokemon GO. So happy to make the choice and happy to help someone out in my community as well. Then, Victory Road, Safari Zone, Dortmund, last year. Man, getting this shiny Aerodactyl was on the list, and when I got it, I freaked out. It was amazing. And just the way this one looks, man, the design and the color is just, it's just fantastic. I love the shiny 2-bits. And then this one, Shiny Swinub, obviously a shiny chicken nugget. You guys already know the story about this one. I'm going to tell you guys again. I called it Shiny Swinub because the moment I got the shiny, for whatever reason, instead of Swablu, I said Swinub, and it kind of stuck onto the channel. And I will forever keep this shiny Altaria and keep it shiny Swinub because of that moment. And then also got the shiny Roselia here as well. So yeah, that is these were all shinies I didn't have at that moment. So I was very happy to get all of them. Then Squirtle community today, whenever Mega Evolutions are released in Pokemon GO, I cannot wait for the first time ever that we get to see a Squirtle Squad Blastoise, a Mega Blastoise with the shades. So I cannot wait for that moment. Also, this is a beast during Great League, so I'm happy that I got this one with the Hydro Cannon in Pokemon GO. Then I'm gonna say something you will probably never be able to unsee when I say it. So I'm gonna give you like a 10-second warning, like skip ahead 10 or 15 seconds from this moment. The reason why I'm keeping this one is because it literally looks like a basketball. The shell of Wartortle is a basketball. And that's all there is to it. Moving on, Pokemon GO Fest 2018. The first shiny that I got was Plusle. Then the second shiny check was a Minun, and it turned out a shiny. And the third shiny check that I checked was another Plusle or a Minun. Literally, it hit 12 o'clock, found those 3 shinies, and I was like, well, what am I doing here? How am I supposed to enjoy the event if I got the shinies instantly? So that day, Shiny Plusle, Shiny Minun re-released in Pokemon GO. Obviously got like 20 of them, and they're not gonna do much with them, so I transferred all of them. Excuse me for that, but you know, Shiny Plusle and Minun. But I got the shiny Snorunt as well, and I was happy to actually get that one. Was waiting in the lobby for Mystic 7, and then I found it together with him on video. And the thing is, I thought it ran away, but it was like a little bit of a glitch, whatever. Turned out female, and waited to evolve it into Frostlass whenever Generation 4 Sinnoh evolutions were released in Pokemon GO. Wailord got it on the same day. Then Aggron got it on the same day. All shinies I didn't have at that moment yet. Then I came back home from Pokemon GO Fest, and Zapdos Day was ongoing. And the first hour, I remember I couldn't really join in because I was still traveling. I was a little bit bummed out about that because I was worried whether or not I was going to be able to get this shiny. But I ended up getting the shiny Thundershock with a 15 attack, a really cool one. So yeah. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was announced, and I decided for whatever reason I needed to get myself a complete Generation 1 Pokédex alongside with all the shinies. So I started trading like crazy, got a shiny Charmander, and then turned out the lucky ones you couldn't really like trade to Let's Go, or it wouldn't do anything. So I was stuck with a bunch of like extras, and I decided to evolve this one into shiny Charizard because it just looks phenomenal. Espeon Eevee Community Day, that was there for 2 days. I was in San Francisco at that moment. Decided to go with Espeon first because it was during the day after that I evolved it. Then I ended up getting a Umbreon as well the day after that. Ho-Oh Shiny. So yeah, as you guys know, Ho-Oh Shiny had one before. This one actually got in Japan, so I'm keeping this one. This is a very special one to me because I still remember the very moment when I got this one. Shiny Ho-Oh came back to Pokemon GO for a short period of time, and me and Nick, we had an Airbnb in Japan, crazy adventures. There was a shrine nearby our Airbnb, literally walking 2 minutes and we'd be there. And there were literally 4 Pokestops on the shrine, so there were just raids ongoing non-stop. And I actually tried to get one of those gyms gold. I got it halfway to silver and then we had to leave, sadly. But this one, It's kind of a memory to that, so I'm keeping this one for sure. Then, Eevee, full odds, got it in Yokohama. This one was the special raid of Moltres when I was in Japan. I ended up getting it with the raid squad that we did all those raids with in Japan. So that video on itself, definitely go out and check it out, because that day on itself is something I'll probably never forget, doing that with the community. I got back home and I decided to join in the raid train in Leiden, and I ended up getting myself this shiny Geodude. Shiny Natu and Xatu got released shortly after, managed to snatch one of those as well. Shiny Love Disc happened during the Female Appreciation Day, I think that's what it's called, or like the Queen Day, whenever a Shiny Nidoran female turned out to be a shiny, and you had Nidorina and Nidoqueen also being shiny in the wild. That was like the only instance that ever happened, and it was retracted like afterwards. But I got myself that day Shiny Love Disc and Shiny Gramble, and at that moment in time, I believe, yes, there was a Drowsy shiny released as well. So I managed to snatch this one away as well. Very happy with this one. After Pokemon GO Summer Tour Squad, I took a break from YouTube for a full month. And in that moment, I just felt like traveling. I wanted to get away from home. I just didn't, like, at this moment, I almost have been doing YouTube for 5 years. And I just wanted a month without YouTube. So what I did was I actually went to Denmark and actually managed to get this Gloister, this shiny Shelter right there. And it was one of the shinies I really wanted. I think right now Shiny Shelter is currently my favorite shiny in Pokemon GO, just based off the way it looks. The reason why this one is a Gloister is because I managed to get myself another Shiny Shelter, which we'll get to in a little bit as well. So there you have it. Then obviously I did Belgium Community Day in Denmark. There's no video up on that because once again I took a break from YouTube. But I did get some cool stuff from that. Meteor Mash, this one, 3000 CP. This one, gonna trade it to a friend from Japan. Her favorite Pokemon is Metagross. I'm giving that to her. And then this one is really good IV. HP attack, I think it's 93% IV on this shiny Metagross, so I'm very happy that I got this one, and I've been using it quite a bit, so I'm very happy. Sinnoh Evolutions got released in Pokemon GO, and I got myself a shiny Togepi, and that was really crazy. I actually got the shiny Togepi in Denmark, and I decided to make the Togekiss my first evolution with the Sinnoh stuff. Then Drifloon was released in Pokemon GO, and literally whenever shiny Drifloon was released in Pokemon GO, event started, I was outside, 8 checks, and I found my shiny. And at that moment I was like, this is probably going to be a very common shiny, which I didn't mind whatsoever, because it looks absolutely fantastic. And I actually ended up finding another one during that event, but because of special trades, someone actually wanted to have the Drifloon for something cool, so I traded that one and I kept this Drifblim. I got the Duskull during a ghost event, I think. I got the shiny Duskull, which I evolved into Dusknoir, which, by the way, this shiny looks absolutely phenomenal. Love the way this one looks. And then this one as well, shiny Poochyena. Man, I had been on the hunt for the chocolate banana dog for a very long time. It looks like a snack. I'm not going to be eating the shiny Poochyena, don't worry about that. But yeah, I have a lot of appreciation for the shiny. 10 out of 10 shiny. Shiny Poochyena, love the way it looks. And then the Witch Hat. The Witch Hat Pikachu, managed to get one, evolved it into a Raichu, and I had a couple more which I wanted to transfer to Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Sadly, any custom Pokemon or event Pokemon are not taken by the game, so I had a bunch of overflow which I ended up, you know, trading away or transferring. So there's that. Then I got the shiny Mariana, I got another one, I actually Go Plus this one. It was on the bucket list of Go Plus, in a weird way, right? I've had a bucket list of Pokemon Go things that I want to accomplish, and one of those things was checking a Pokemon, turning out to be shiny, and let my Go Plus catch it. And that was this particular Mariana right here. So, I know it was a crazy one, but I got it done. So yeah, there you have it. Gengar Day, of course, my favorite day. Gengar Day, I did a bunch of yeah, I'm not gonna say much, but I did max this one out. This one right here with 15 attack, I did a trade with a friend, turned out 93%, very happy with that one. Maxed both of them out, of course. I should probably max out another one at a different time. Then Pincer, Pincer galore. I ended up getting 8 of them. Well, what do you need 8 of the same shiny for? Sure, it's cool, but you're not gonna trade away all of them. So I decided to keep the best one, this one right here, 2233 ZP. Then another shiny Gengar, because obviously I wanted to get myself shiny Gengar from people. Shiny Marowak actually happened, Cubone and Ponyta both happened during that Ingress Prime launch event. So that was kind of cool, really clutched it out. I was very late on getting both of them, but I'm so happy that I did. So I managed to get one of each. So there you go. Then Cyndaquil Community Day. This was actually the final Community Day that we did in Germany. As Germany ended up closing down after that. At least Centro, the Pokestops were disappeared. The partnership between Niantic and Centro was over, and they actually removed all the Pokestops. So I actually had like 20 or 15 of them. So there you go. I just decided to keep 2 of them there. Then here's my shiny Shelter, which I got in my hometown. So very happy about this one. So this is the shiny Shelter that I kept. John Peasy. Gonna keep it as it is, as always. We had Phoebus Community Day, or Phoebus Research Day, and I managed to get 2 of them, and I obviously had to evolve the shiny Phoebus into shiny Milotic as quickly as I could, and I have it up to a Great League level. This shiny is just amazing looking. I love the way this shiny looks. It's such a good shiny. Then Kyogre return. Got myself a shiny on that one. Nothing much to say about that. This one, San Francisco, this year. This is a video that still needs to be released. So yeah, I'll save you it. It was quite epic. So that video will be released somewhere down the road. I'm not sure when. Then this was my second shiny that I actually got in the research as well. Then shiny Spoink. Man, I was kind of happy to get this one. I don't really remember the exact circumstances, but I was out hunting, and I think we did a raid train where I actually ended up gold plusing this one. So I was very happy to actually get this one. Shiny Pineco did it for a trade. I didn't have one yet, and this is actually 98%. So that was quite crazy. Then we had Swineup Community Day, obviously. I have so many of them. Like I kept one for the Tempest Cup. I tried it out, it was terrible. So yeah, I'm keeping it there though, regardless. But yeah, I have a bunch of these from Community Day. Then, oh jeez, yeah, Clamperl Day, Clamperl Research Day. I still didn't transfer all the Huntils that I got. I actually got another shiny Phoebus, so if you want this for a trade or something like that, let me know. Yeah. More Huntil. Got another, this actually, I actually did go plus this Spoink as well. Shiny Shinx in the middle of a night, not having the camera with me, ended up getting it. I screamed like a little girl, and I was so happy that I actually got this one. I shared this one on Twitter. Then, during a live stream, I actually got a shiny Rattata very recently. This happened February, ending of February, so a couple of months ago. I got this one, named it Carl. Some people told me to name it Carla. I just was like, you know, if this female Raticate wants to be named Carl, then she can be named Carl all she wants. We're not discriminating, right? Anyway, then at the final moment of, I think, the Kanto event, I actually literally final check got the shiny Charmander. I evolved it for experience sake, so there you go. Clutchmander is now a Charmeleon. I should probably change the name to a Clutchmeleon, because that's what it is now. Trico Community Day went relatively well, gotta say. Didn't transfer the shinies yet. Not even sure if I'm gonna. I kind of like having them because I like the way the designs are, like the colors and stuff of these particular shinies are just fantastic. I actually hatched one recently out of a 5k as well. This one, 420, very high in CP, as you guys already know. So there you go. Then we got Cast Form Day, which actually was low that day, but it felt more like a Cast Form Community Day. Actually got one of each. I got the Lombre, I got another cast from here, I got the Ludicolo called Pina Colada. I actually, I think I maxed one out, a perfect IV Lotad. I maxed one out, but yeah, I called this one Pina Colada because you guys suggested that. And the Lotad hero, and another cast form. And then, this was the road to 200 million experience. This is the Fortress that you guys saw in the ending of that video. So I evolved this one. It looks amazing. Then got a shiny Murkrow as well. I didn't have a shiny Murkrow yet, but I got a shiny Murkrow and I evolved it into a Hunchcrow. And I thought it was gonna be just before Great League, and it turned out over 1500 CP. Little salty about that, but still a fantastic shiny. And then GO Community Day in Singapore. I mean, I can say a lot about that, but I got 29 shinies that Community Day. So this will go on for quite a bit. Cannot do much about that. Yeah, I evolved a couple of them because they were high CP. Damn, this is a lot. And yeah, then Latios. I actually got shiny Latios. And I actually found a 98% shiny Latios. And it ran like my game glitched. So like I put my phone down as I was trying to record a clip, being all excited, and then I errored out and the 98% was gone. That was quite sad. Then I found another random full odds shiny cast form for whatever reason, so that was really quite cool. I got my first Safari Zone Dratini shiny from Sentosa, of course. Then got a Sunkern, I actually plus this one. Got a Natu, I plus this one as well. I got my Shuckle, my first Shuckle. That was really exciting, maxed it out. Got my shiny Krabby, evolved it into the Kingler. I got my shiny Lapras, and this has been amazing for Kingdom Cup. So yeah, I was very happy to actually power it up a little bit. Still so excited about this and the moments that I had. Got the shiny Lord Helix as well. Should I evolve it? Let me know in the comments. Got my shiny Sunkern number 2, which I plussed, and I actually evolved it because I thought it was fitting. Then I got a shiny Egghatch, shiny Magby, which actually will be part of a video that I'll be releasing. Like, I think that's the next video. So yeah, got this one as well. Then I actually traded this one 98% with Zoe 2 dots. Thank you so much, Zoe. Maxed this one out as well. Then I have another maxed out shiny Shuckle that I got from the cruise ship, so shout out to cruise ship. Then I got another maxed out shiny Shuckle, and this one I actually got from research, so that was really quite cool. Then this is actually a video that needs to be released. Shiny Pidgey, I actually finally got it. You guys will see that in a future video. Got this trade from Zoe 2 dots. She was like the final day of I got this one on the final day of me being in Singapore, or like the semi-final day, and she needed like a special trade, so I was like, do you got the extra Snorunt? And she did, and actually I'm gonna be evolving this one into a Glalie, so yeah, that's gonna be a cool one. So then I have the Frostlass and both the Glalie, so yeah, there you go. Then I hatched a shiny Magnemite, completely unexpected, actually scared the dude away when that happened, but yeah, that's soon. Got a shiny Shuckle again, maxed this one out. Thank you, Nick, for giving me this shiny Shuckle. And then on the airport, on the way home, I actually got myself a shiny Growlithe. Like, literally saw Growlithe, tapped on it, was a shiny. Obviously I was not recording or anything like that, but that was just such an amazing feeling to get this one on the final day. Then I was home, did a research, got shiny Lugia, and it was 93%. So at one point I will max this one out. When? I don't know, but this is insane that I actually managed to get this one. Then I hatched a shiny Trico, like very recently, a couple of days ago, 28th, like about a week ago. I actually randomly hatched this shiny Trico, like what the heck. Then I got myself another shiny Shuckle, then shiny Diglett. Yeah, that's the most recent event. Got another one, got another one, got another one, got another shiny Shuckle from Anki. I'm gonna max this one out as well. As you guys know, I like shiny Shuckle. I'm actually trying to max out 20 of them. Yeah, that's why I need my dust, because I'm maxing out 20 shiny Shuckle. So yeah, one for each gym, if you're curious about that. Another shiny Diglett and a shiny Cubone. during the event that ended yesterday or the day before. So yeah, this is my shiny collection in Pokemon GO. Wow, this video has dragged on for a very long time, but it was kind of nice to think back and look back at some of the moments that we had in Pokemon GO, getting all these shinies, kind of like a little trip down memory lane. Now, if you guys want a video showcasing my strongest Pokemon and how I ended up getting them and which ones I use or not, definitely go ahead and slap a like on this video. As always, make sure if you guys like this video too, boom, give it a thumbs up. If we hit 1,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna be doing that video as well. I'm gonna wrap this video off here because I've been going on for 30 plus minutes on this video. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely go ahead and stay tuned for more Pokemon GO content. If you got like videos like these, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And that being said, this is Reverse for Pokemon GO. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.